We're doing a steering wheel alignment on the 01 Camry. I got my engine rebuild done, but my steering's off because we replaced the rack and pinion. So I want to kind of explain how this works, because for the longest I didn't know. All you're going to do, jack the car up. I don't want to hear all the arguments, oh, don't jack the car up, it needs to be under load, otherwise the alignment is going to be off. No, as long as the wheels are straight, the wheels are straight, dude. I don't care. Right, you're gonna get the jack stands. Use any kinds you have. You're gonna get a rope. You're gonna tie it. You're gonna tie it. All you're trying to do is get this rope straight, parallel to this wheel right here. This is your reference point. This is the most important, crucial step. This is what we're trying to reference. We have to assume that the back wheel is always straight. This is a straight axle on this end. It never gets adjusted. It's always straight. It's always even. So this is what we're referencing when we set this up. So you get it, you tie it. You get it, you tie it. You just want to kind of eyeball the rope. And you want to kind of make sure it's kind of straight on both. We're going to be using both edges of the tire. Okay. You're going to go and get measurements. Forget the marking that I have, but that's about 1.5 right there. You need it to be 1.5 on this side. That's 1.5. 1.5. 1.5. Forget about the front. Now we know that this rope is straight to this wheel. Now we can go and do our alignment. Those numbers are not going to be the same back here as they are up there. Forget about all that. What we're trying to do is make sure that this rope is straight, and that's how we're doing it. Is getting both those numbers to be even, and if they're not, you just go and kick whichever side, kind of kick it, and you just want to make sure they're even. That's the most important, crucial part. It don't matter what the numbers are. You just don't want the rope touching the tire. I don't care how far away the rope is, it doesn't matter. You just need the numbers to be the same. And again, we're using this wheel as a reference point. We're assuming that it's straight. If you were to get a rope and set it up straight, you would never know that it's straight. Take this for instance. You would never know that that's straight. Laser straight, you would never know, because it could be off like this, could be off like that. You would never know. So we can't just eyeball it and look and say, yeah, that's straight. No, that's not how this works. Set it up, get the even numbers, and then you can begin your alignment. You're going to come up here. You got to make sure that steering wheel is straight. Make sure it's straight. And you don't need to put anything on it because, oh, it's going to move and this. No, it's not. It's not going to move. But if you want to tie a seatbelt around it and keep it straight, just make sure it's straight. Then you're going to come over here and you're going to get the numbers. I can tell just by looking at this from up here. You see how it's sticking out right here? I can tell that my toe is coming out. I can tell already. So I can eyeball it and say, yeah, the steering wheel is straight, but the toe is messed up. So you're going to come, you're going to stick your measuring tape. I've already marked it, and you can see it's about half an inch right there. We come up here. Remember, the rope is straight. These wheels are not. So you see where it's at right now? We got to go in and we got to adjust that toe. And all you're trying to do is make sure that it's even. The numbers are even. They don't have to be the exact same, but they're even on both sides of that wheel. You're going to go in, you're going to break your tie rod locking nut, you're going to open it, and this is allowed to freely spin. I don't care how many revolutions or turns, it freely spins. You see that? Left, right, it don't matter, it just freely spins. And because everything is locked in place, everything is connected with the bolt, as you turn it with the wrench, it's going to thread more in, which is going to pull it in, or it's going to thread out, and it's going to push it out. And you want, I don't want to make things too complicated, but that's your toe right there. We need these numbers to be the exact same. I've already marked it. So that white dot, we need that number to align up here. See how off it is? We need it to come. Don't touch the rope either when you're doing this, but I've gone ahead and adjusted it. You have to turn it about 8-9 times. Just depends how far out you are. Figure out which way is pulling in and which way is pushing out, but don't touch the rope. Forget about the mark that I have. So we are about just below half an inch. See that? I'm gonna go on the other side now. See that? Just next to 1/2 inch. We want both those numbers to be the exact same. Now that they're both the same, this wheel is now straight, and you can even eyeball it. You can even look over and say, yeah, see, it's not coming out, it's not going in, it looks pretty good. Just, you could just eyeball it, but eyeballing is not enough. You have to do the measurement. Don't touch the rope. It has to be away from the wheel. And remember, that's your most important starting point right there. Make sure that those numbers are even, and I'm gonna go back and show you too. To go back, the number here is what, just below 2 inches. You can get exact number. That's 2.5 right there. Right here, 2.5. That's your starting point.